G'day guys, what's cracking? To Aussie here again. So, been off to visit the Colonel once again, and we've got the Zinger Double box, hot and crispy. You'll love to see it, and I know we're going to love to taste it. Now, I have done the Zinger Double before, but I thought, you know what? I'm going to have a bit of a me day. I love that thing. It's got bacon, cheese, and supercharged sauce, of course, and I need to give it another red hot crack. And I thought you might like to share that moment with me. So folks, I'm going to whack it all out on a tray. And before I forget, $17.95 for this guy. So starting to get a little bit up there, I reckon. Let's see what's in the box. The double zinger. There it is. Sips. You know the deal. Gotta have a chip. On first chip, I'm thinking they're a bit average today. At least they're hot enough. Now, this thing gets potato and gravy. I thought for a change, we'd just get the old gravy that's piping hot, as they usually are. And, oh, a bit fell off. 2 hot and crispies. Now, I can't lie, folks. I reckon these hot and crispies, no matter what's come out lately and all this new stuff, they are probably my favorites. My favorite KFC item. Let me know in the comments what you think. Now that was on there. Broke off, but let's give it a red hot crack. Oh yeah, baby. And the usual, few escapees. Let's scoff them. So, actually, let's whack the chips out on the plate. See what it all looks like. The whole kit and caboodle. So that's it, folks. $17.95 for all this lot. Even though we scoffed a couple of chips and a little bit of that thing. Sun-kissed. I went with the Sun-kissed no sugar. Did vibe with that when it first came out, so I reckon we'll give that another try. So that's it. Everything. The whole box and dice. Now, time to tuck in. We've had the tips. I'm going to have another hot and crispy because I want to have a little dunkaroony of this gravy. So I don't think I've actually done this before. Now these things, like I did say, my favourite KFC menu item. They don't need any help, but I want to see how they hit with the gravy. Let's give it a real crack. Now everything's going to get dunked, I guess, today, because when you've got this, you've got to do it. So on first bite with the gravy, I'm getting a bit of that hotness. The gravy tastes phantasmagorical, nice and tender. Look at that. You'll love to see it. And I am loving the taste it is. This is a winning combination. Does hit good with the gravy if you want to try that. Very succulent, very moist. Nice and warm, nice and hot. Dunk of the chips. Nothing like it. It's probably a good thing I did dunk the chips because I think they need a little bit of help today. They're not quite up to scratch. Now, for the star of the show, the Zinger Double. Now, I say the star of the show, but I really do vibe with these guys. Like I said, they to me are the star of the show. But I know what you're all here for. This guy. Why not? I can't say this feels as big as last time, but I could be wrong. There it is, folks. 2 Zinger fillets. Cheese. Supercharged sauce, of course. Bacon. More cheese. And More supercharged sauce. This is going to be a doozy, this one. Bloody hell. Bit of a super spreader. Then you know what we're going to do, don't you? We're going to do this. A little bit of gravy. How will it hit? Let's find out. Time to wrap the old laughing gear around. Zinger double. Now, I'm not going to lie, folks, this could be the best KFC meal I've ever had. It could be getting an It's Lit. I'm loving it. 5 stars out of 5 for taste. You know what? I am going to do that. It's lit. I'm loving it. I'm giving it 5 stars out of 5 for taste. Total winner. But for value, $17.95. Getting a bit pricey now. And I actually had a comment this morning, it was, before I came out to do this, and someone said KFC prices have gone up again. Well, I guess the usual things haven't gone up. Well, I haven't checked them all, but this is a bit up there, I reckon. Not too much to this box meal, and for KFC, getting a bit pricey, so for that reason, I'm going to give it 3 3/4 stars out of 5 for value. And it's time to shut me gob and make a bit more of the old Zinger double with gravy, winning combo in my mouth. So folks, if you're willing to pay the price, get in there, give this one a crack. Look at all that supercharged and cheesy goodness oozing out. Let's get into that. So as I suspected, a bit of a super spreader, not too full on. But good thing they did put so much sauce on. It actually works well. It pairs beautifully. The supercharged with the zinger. The gravy ain't too bad either. It's just, I have no words. I'm not going to lie, folks, sometimes when I'm doing this stuff, I just feel like I'm living the dream. It just doesn't get any better than this. It was a bit pricey, but well worth the price. And I was going to say that, if you're willing to pay the price, there is so much flavors going on here. Even the chip seasoning is good. Gravy, you can never go wrong, always tastes good. Then you got your zinger fillets, 2 of them. And then if you're a fan of the old hot and crispy like I am, you'll be in KFC heaven. Totally on point. It just doesn't get any better than this. And having said all that, let me say this. Still got to keep writing. It's very messy. Today's beveragino, well, I have a bloke-sized thirst, so today's beveragino is something we've only tried once before. Zero sugar Sunkissed, proudly brought to you by the Colonel. Now, I do remember when I had this, being zero sugar, I thought this may not go down very well, but I actually didn't mind it. So let's see if I'm still having those feels. Let's give it a pour and a red hot sweet. Jibbly. It ain't bad, but I ain't surprised. Like I said, I did like it last time. Orangey taste. You can not feel, you can taste a bit of that no sugar or zero sugar aftertaste, but it ain't too bad. I drink it again, and I have. We're doing it right now. So, folks, that's your Zinger double box with hot and crispy. I can't wait to wrap me laughing gear back around the old hot and crispy. It is my favourite. So I'm out of here. Time to vamoose. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And remember, you can never be too Aussie. Hooroo. Stay fresh and well worth a crack. If you're willing to part with $17.95, then you've got to have it too these days. I know how things are getting. Sayonara.